How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We are back with playing more Pioneer Black Green Rock, and Avatar just came out. And the card that's kind of taking over, standard. People play Pioneer, modern as well, is Badgermole Cub. And Badgermole Cub is a 2 mana 2/2 that enters the battlefield and earth bends for 1. And then it has ability where whenever you tap a creature for mana, it adds additional green mana. So this leads to some explosive board states. So if you go like turn 1 elf, turn 2 cub, your elf makes 2 mana instead of 1. So you can play another cub, for example. So that's where like the power of this card is something that's worth testing, in my opinion. I think green hasn't gotten much tools recently, so based on this like mythic card that people already clamoring to get a banned in standard, like this is something that maybe we should explore in Pioneer, right? Like on paper, these mid-range decks, they don't tend to like these mana dorks just because they're bad top decks. You're not really accelerating into anything. But like at face value, it's 2 mana, 3 power across 2 bodies, quote unquote. So this is where, you know, on paper, it seems like it's probably the most worthwhile mana dork, quote unquote, to test, just because of the fact that it makes multiple bodies. So if there's a removal spell to kill a cub, you still generate a body, quote unquote, which is really interesting. And then from there, I made some adjustments. Well, we added 4 mana dorks, 2 elvish mystic, 2 Llanowar elves, and then on the top end, I'm trying out an Ouroboroid, which is from standard. This is a card that costs 4 mana, and at the beginning of your combat, you put X +1/+1 counters on each creature you control, where it's this creature's power. So you slam this on turn 4 combat. You give everyone basically +1/+1. And then the next turn, you give everyone +2/+2. So if you can survive 1 turn cycle with this, you give your whole team +2/+3 without any help. This is like the shell that I've kind of settled on with after like a week of testing. I've tried builds with like Sentinel of the Nameless City to try and put +1/+1 counters with the Ouroboroid so then it grows faster. I've tried to build with Preacher. I tried to build with no Shieldred. And overall, I think where I've kind of settled so far, like this is tentative, right? I still want to try more things, but tentatively, like I think going into a little bit more 4-drops. So we have 6 4-drops here instead of like the usual 4. So that's where when you have these mana dorks, if you can ramp into these high end threats, that's where the payoff comes in. On top of the fact that since you have more bodies over the mana dorks, the Ouroboroid is going to grow your board. So I've been impressed with Ouroboroid. I've been impressed with Badgermole Cub. What I have been impressed with is with the mana. So I'm gonna be testing the mana base for I think like the second time today. I tried builds with like Llanowar Waste just to have enough turn 1 black sources and turn 1 green sources. That mana base proved to be a little bit too painful. So today I'm gonna be trying out the Wastewood Verges as a way to have a turn 1 green source, and then we have 8 swamps. So hopefully that's enough to turn on the Wastewood Verge, and this mana base still has 14 turn 1 black sources. So hopefully that's enough. We'll see. In the sideboard, we have a lot of the usual suspects. We have like 2 Culling Rituals, 2 Extinction Event, 2 Terror Sunders, and 2 Ashocks. I think this has been carried over from my previous sideboard. And then from there, we have 2 Scavenging Oozes just because we're making a buttload of green mana, so it seems like this is a good card to have when you have excess green mana. We have 3 Duress for control because my previous build had the 2 Duresses in the main, but since we have mana dorks, we have to cut the Duress or move them to the sideboard. And usually I really like Invoke Despairs, but since this list is more green heavy now, I'm trying the Nissa Ascended Animist because this is a card that comes into play and snowballs. I feel like if we're going to have like a 5 mana bomb, you're going to want a card that, snowballs, and plussing, making a big threat every turn is, the definition of snowballing. And then it also comes with the ability where you can naturalize something. So being able to naturalize an Unholy Adex, I think, is pretty worthwhile. And then from there, I don't think the ultimate really matters. It's just really the fact that you can go 5 mana, make a dude, and then you keep plussing and keep making a dude. Like something like Gideon, but it's 1 more mana and it pluses instead of 0. So this is where I've been kind of testing. Like I would love to hear some input on those lists. I know there's a huge gap in the 3-drop slot just because, you go turn 1 elf. There's nothing really to ramp into. I think that's the kind of advantage of this type of shell is the fact that if your turn 1 elf dies, I feel like every mana dork like Llanowar elf deck, you like cry if your turn 1 elf dies. This is the deck where if your turn 1 elf dies, I don't think you really care. I think that's a huge advantage, right? Because we still have a bunch of 2s. You want to interact with the board on turn 2 or turn 3, and then if you eventually slam your turn 4 throw on turn 4, I think you're perfectly happy. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully getting some good data on stream today to kind of make some appropriate changes after that, especially getting more data on the mana base. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. Okay. Kind of cool that we have this Wasted Verge just turned on right away. We just arguably drew the best card in our deck. We are against a Yorion deck, which I did miss. Okay. That's a lot of counter magic, and I'm gonna take this Dream Trawler just because this is a card that we just cannot answer. So we'll go Badger Cub. Sucks that this push is kind of dead. I will pick the Swamp. Okay, interesting. They wasted a waste. They wasted a waste, which is so funny. Attack. Play Meter Ball and pass. So they have 2 Absorbs. Do we just aggro? Like we don't play around Wandering Emperor. I could attack and then just try to get around Wandering Emperor. They don't have Wandering Emperor. I'll play this. Consult sucks. That sucks. We're going to be relying on the Badger Cub aggro here. Oh, they drew a field, so doesn't quite work for us. Huh. Okay, well, we drew an Annex. So, just full send with the team. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. It sucks because they probably have a Normalize in hand. Sucks that we don't have a 2-drop to play out through counter magic. I think I will play the Ouroboroid out just to eat the absorb. I want to go Oro. Oh, damn it. That sucks. So they still have 2 absorbs in play at hand. Damn. Oh, we need a little bit of help. I think I just have to play this into an absorb. It sucks, but I don't think I'm gonna like kill them, especially with the Fountain Port in play. Another push. That sucks. So I can push here. See if they absorb here. I hope they do. They don't. Try a lot of lands. They just playing draw go. Attack. Get lost. Okay, I think this is where we make our move. See if this gets absorbed. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can this is not a bad draw here. Just because like we have the maps that we could potentially try to get some value out of. That is fine. That's fine. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this might get absorbed. Okay. Is this last card in hand a counter spell? Oh, okay. Okay, they have enough mana to... Guess I should have been patient one more turn. That sucks. Hi, Corey. How's it going, buddy? That sucks. Interesting. So that means they still have counter magic up. Because they could have slammed a Yorion. Okay. They top, that sucks. A lockdown. Don't think I care about a lockdown. This Fountain Port is just taking over the game. We don't have anything. Oh man, we need an annex like right now. That is not an annex. Don't think I can deploy this Llanowar Elf out. Can't really complain though. We did draw like an annex, a Shieldred, and an Ouroboroid. We just like couldn't. Oh man, I think this is the nail in the coffin. I might just concede to this. Depending on what we draw here. I mean, I guess I could have been more patient there, like one unknown. And it's hard. I think we just have to like make them have it. I think we just have to make them have it. See, this is where, you know, drawing these mana dorks late game is like the hugest downside of this shell. I'll concede to a Wandering Emperor. Like you usually like you have a bunch more threats like Unstoppable Slasher or or Glissa. You know, you just have used more threats, and this kind of dilutes your game plan, unfortunately. what did I do? I sideboarded in 1, 2, 5 cards. I took out 4 push. Oh, I need 1 more card. I could put in a Scooze, I guess. Just another threat. I guess I could also board in potentially Terra Senders. Just because it's Planeswalker removal. Is that better than Scavenging Ooze? Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. It just sucks because they drew like the counter magic like right when they needed it the most. They had absorbs and they kept drawing like that Dovin's veto was like a clutch draw when I cast Dread Whispers. Like that was terrible. So far these Burges aren't bad. Only 2 gains, small sample size, but I'm not going to complain. Kill this. Kill this. They keep going after my land, which is really interesting. Two mana. Stuck on 2 is interesting. I think I just attack. I guess I could Thoughtseize. I kind of want to like Thoughtseize to protect my threat next turn. So I think I just attack and then just let it go. Oh, it's just a duress. Oh, that is fine. I'll top a cup. I'll take that. Okay. So I will slam a duress on them. No more lies. Copy target instant, or sorry, so you make choose new copies. Why did they cast it? Why did they cast that card? Interesting. I'm so confused. I don't know why they didn't cast this card. Okay. Take the Emperor. They can consult if they want to. I don't want it. I don't want it to get marched, Corey. It's not worth losing my mana source there. It's not worth the drain to in that spot. I want to plan a removal spell. So they have Narcissus removal is really interesting. One, two, 3. I feel like I always tap wrong. See if they Narcissus reversal here. That's fine. I think I have a green floating. They're like, we're not beating this hand, even after you reversaled my discard spell. Cool. Yeah, I think the biggest thing about your mutable is you kind of have to protect it, just because like you will lose your mutable to a march. As probably as what happened in game one. But that's the thing about like Badgermole Cub is like it's great because like it kind of forces an interaction, and then you slam an annex after is my experience with the card. So I've been a huge fan of that. I should move my. I don't know where the best to put this. This is a lot of mana. Kind of want to mulligan this hand. Like it's just not like aggressive enough. Okay. Don't hate a turn 2 annex if they don't have counter magic. That's for sure. They bend. That's good. Forgot to board out. Go for the throats. So that sucks. They're gonna march my. Oh, but they're not. Okay, the hive was a good draw. I'm in a spot where, like, if I... Oh, yeah. The argument to, like, not earthbending in Mutable is, like, you have more diversity. Like, you can, That is a good point. That is a good line to have. I think my thought process there is just to have a diversity of threats. So you have, like, a 1 mana, or a 1/1, and then, like, you have Mutable as a 2/2, just to kind of have a whiteboard. I'm trying to debate if I need to slam this annex. I don't think I do. I think my hand is just too weak. Like, this annex is like literally the only card I have that's like my only win condition that's not so vulnerable. Interesting. Okay, so that kind of is a tell that they have counter magic, probably. I think I just need to wait for a discard spell. We have 7. Oh, they have a Field of Ruin. This game of Drago is not going to benefit me, but like, there's nothing I could really do. If they have Wandering, like, this is a spot where like I just can't play on Wandering Emperor. Really want to discard spell. That's not good. I think I'll slap Shouldered here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, they... Looks like a Consult. Oh. Wow, they're Aether Gusting a Mana Dork? That's interesting. Kind of means that they have... Please, thank you. This is the window that I needed. Okay, we are officially in it, boys. We are officially in it. No Field of Ruins. Wow. That is so backbreaking for them. So they can make a dude. So backbreaking. That Aether Gust on the elf is very interesting. I can't read that. I don't understand the thought process behind that. We do need help though. Like if they have an answer for this Annex, then you know we are in a bad spot. So I think I'm just gonna do this. If they had to get lost, they would have get lost there. I think they have to. Man, we just started drawing lands. We're so lucky this Annex is resolved, but like we need more help. Like they're gonna be able to draw a card every turn thanks to the Fountain Port too. So we need a little bit. Oh, wow, that's a really aggressive Wandering Emperor. Okay. I don't understand that line. Do they have another Wandering Emperor? Is that why? They must have another one, right? Oh, maybe they're just going aggressive. Yeah, okay, well. I guess I called it. That's fine. Play a Mutavault here. Activate this one. So I'm talking about, like, these L's are just pretty detrimental. Sure. I can block this 2/2 profitably. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. It feels like they're like tilting off that Annex play. But like I had this the whole time. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm gonna go through this. Hope they don't have a removal spell. Oh my god, they tapped wrong. Oh my god, I fucking hate the auto tapper so much. Fucking A. Oh, it's so annoying. We could have, if they had no removal, we could have answered both walkers. That's terrible. Should I just went all the way? Ah, damn it. They topped. It's very annoying. Sure, you got it to do. Oh, that's we're drawing our very clutch discard spells. That's for sure. I feel like this feels like a critical turn for the game. Veto is fine. think we're gonna try to establish a board state here. Badgermole Cub. I think it's worth attacking this Wandering Emperor down now. Don't lose anything. Train for 2. Another annex. Top, bottom, scary. They could Yorion too. Is Mutavault a demon? Yeah. Mutavault is a demon, but you have to activate it. Oh, that's fantastic. Do I have a Boseiju left? I think I do, right? Go wide here. Sucks that I don't normally wouldn't have to do this. Okay. How about another one? I think I will pass. Guess we'll play this Dread Knight. Doesn't hurt. Okay. We are doing things. I'm making a treasure. That's scary. Why are they making a treasure? Oh, so they can maybe sacrifice it to draw a card? So. Cool. That was a cool, like, that the line that it took, Corey, that you mentioned, where you were earthbending a Mutavault. I mean, that line worked out because I got to pump a Mutavault to a 3/3. Not building around Badgermole Cub at all. Basically, you're just adding it as a 2-mana value card. Are they Yorion again? Jesus Christ. I will play this Ogre into tap. I don't think I want to Thoughtseize on 1 yet. I want to see what they're... Okay, so this is... I will Thoughtseize here, though. I will have to take the Narset. That's... okay. I don't have a black source if I discard Wastewood Forge. Am I likely to draw another one? think so. Abrupt Decay. Okay. So another Yorion deck. I feel like there was a turn where my opponent probably should have cast. God, I really wanted to go double Annex Mutavault. That discarding that waste of words is so critical here. I think I have to get my mana underneath me. Okay, we really need that last turn, but what are you gonna do? They let me untap with my Llanowar. I think I slam shielded here. Attack. They're gonna know where to run my Llanowar. Okay. It's fine. Really need to hit my mana sources here. Bye, Elf. So they have another this town ain't big enough. I could decay this. I think I'll try resolving this. And then this town ain't big enough. And I'll just decay the Helpless Nightmare. You're gonna let me... Okay, cool. Okay. That's fine. I need probably more black. So I need to make sure that they don't have enough. That is fine. Actually, that is not fine. I need another mana source to be able to Thoughtseize plus make a demon. Man. I guess I could Thoughtseize plus Shieldred. Still costs 2 mana, so they still need another mana source. Which they do. So this might kill us. Double Annex might be the death of us. Like, we just couldn't play our mana. Like, we just the missed land drops is what really fucked us. I don't think I have time for this Ouroboroid. The moral of the story is we just didn't hit our land drops that game. That's what sucks. Go to rest. Play Nissa. Just board all the discard spells. Make Trim a Throat. I could also see like Calling Ritual coming in, maybe. I think I'll have the case for the Narset. That's some scoozes. Call it a day. Standard, pretty much. I've definitely taken this inspiration from the standard rock, just because there's been so much standard discussion in my Discord. I'll look at those lists and I'm like, man, that card seems sweet. And it's like, it's obviously Pioneer legal. Like Ouroboroid is like such a cool card. It's just annoying that we have a deck with like 24 lands plus 4 mana darks plus 4 Badgermole Cubs, and we just can't double spell. Like, that's the whole point of playing all those mana dorks. But it is what it is. Like, discarding that Wastewood Verge was so detrimental. But I still think it's the correct discard just because, like, the rest of the hand you kind of need in that type of matchup. No green mana sucks. This is fine. We'll bottom the forest. I'll top a Mutavault, actually. Man. Let's get aggro. The real question is, like, do I play this on green? Seems like I do, potentially. Guess we'll see. God, I really need a land on the top. I need a land off the top just so I can go monster plus mutable attack the Narset so I don't get another. Fuck me. Well, we're gonna have to do this just so they don't get another card draw. Oh my gosh. Where are... Oh my gosh. Just can't hit our land drops. I guess I should discard the Nissa. I think that's hard. Oh, man. Lingering souls. You know the way to my heart, Ferret. That is the way to my heart. Well, they have the negate, so I'm gonna play this Dread Knight. God. Also, we can't really Dread Whispers because there's an Arson in play too, just so we're clear. Understood. You're drawing a lot of cards. I'm basically paying 1 just to make sure I can get this Dread Knight, because I definitely need um the card. I guess it's 1 life to essentially just put Dread Knight in exile to draw a card. Long story short. Is a Yarn in hand already? I guess it is. Just got an Ouroboroid. We literally need a Thoughtseize for... I'm gonna Earthbend this. Basically, they're gonna wait till they get 8 mana and they go. You put Yorion in hand, cast Yorion. Just terrible. Oh, they have Yorion in hand already. Sorry. That was a very frustrating game. It just feels bad when you already have so many lands in hand. Okay. Scapeshift. Is this Lotus? Scapeshift. Lamra. Okay. Maybe I should play Forest first, just to thwart the scent, as I say. Okay. Looks like we are entering the territory of Badgermole Cub Aggro. Five, go to 8. Do I have to hold up Go for the Throat for the creature? Oh, Christ. I don't think so. They don't have the mana either. Ishkana. What the fuck? Are they playing Ishkana now? What? Do I want to hold up Beseiju? I don't think so. They don't. Again, they don't have the mana. Beseiju, I don't think does anything. Okay. My sideboard feels very naked without Damping Sphere. They're not conceding yet, so something is going on. Okay, cool. Do I want duress against Scapeshift? I mean, the knee-jerk reaction is yes, but I want to double-check their lists. I don't know if they're four-color or just... There was a lot of basic forests. So the hand is Spelunking, Stock Up, Scapeshift. Cash Grab. Oh, I guess they have Stock Up too. Let's just trim a couple pushes. I'm just scared that the dresses are dead. That's what I'm scared of. We'll see what else we see. We really didn't see much that game. I will go Dread Knight on 2. I imagine that they're going to go Spelunking on 3. And we decay the Spelunking. Maybe I should be swapping out the Ouroboroids for Duresses. Sure. Maybe that's the appropriate play. That's scary. Okay. Never mind. The Spelunking... Decaying the Spelunking does not matter. We need an Ashiok off the top. This could be very bad for me. Yeah. It's okay. No need. No need. No need. How's it going, Hoist? Which deck are you referring to? The Scapeshift deck? Because the Scapeshift deck is very popular on Arena. For sure. Oh, man. This is so... I need a green source so bad. Oh, I don't know if this is meta. I don't know if that's the right way to describe this. Okay, our duress is dead. This is exactly what I feared. My fears have come true. My duress is dead. Green source off the top. Green source off the top. God. So awkward. No! Please. Fuck. Man, our deck is just like losing to itself a lot, which is just very frustrating. I'm gonna play this Boseiju out because if we go green source, I guess we don't technically need it, but like in case we want to go double green. Just can't apply any pressure. Sure. Okay. Man, I wish this duress was a Thoughtseize. That's for sure. Because now they can, if they have an untapped land, they can Lumra. So hopefully we can just dodge that. Sure. Do not draw land. What does that mean? I think I duress to try to hit a Scapeshift. Got so lucky. I got so lucky. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, let's try the aggro. We basically need them to not draw a land here. Which is kind of hard for them to do. They have like 30 lands, don't they? Oh. We are star for black sources, that's for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Shieldred. We'll see what this throat does. This top 4 cards off Lumra is going to be very determinant of what. Oh my god, they hit the. They hit the Carfall, but they didn't hit the mana though. They didn't hit any Lotus Fields or anything. So I don't think they black. They found another Lumra. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. No way. Still no black mana, though. Yeah, no black mana. Wow. They have no black mana, right? Besage you in hand. Wow. I think you cut Sephiroth. Interesting. Shouldn't that be your win condition, or are you more value and less combo? Wow, we have finally our first turn 1 elf. I also saw your stream earlier, Mike, where you had the whole dingo challenge. It's pretty good that you did it in your second match or second league. It's pretty good. So finally, after how many matches, this is our first turn 1 elf. We can go turn 2 Annex. Don't thought seize me, don't thought seize me, don't thought seize me, don't thought seize me. Yeah, just push it, just push it. Oh no. Our hand officially has fallen apart. Our hand has officially fallen apart. God, I really want to try a non-mana elf Badger Cub mold deck now, just to see how that. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't think I want to activate this Mutavault just to play around Fatal Push. Is this a shield raid? Interesting. How come I don't get to draw 2 cards? Oh my god. So many. I think I need a... Elves are doing something, though. They are doing something. Is this an Invoke Despair? I'm pretty sure Hoist is in the Discord. It's funny because there's so much standard discussion going on, and I've only played standard like once. And that was like 8 years ago. Okay, so they are looking for a card, putting it on top, and then drawing 3 cards, lose 3 life. Oh my god. Is this Meat Hook Massacre or something? I have infinite removal, opponent. Infinite removal. Not against that, though. Not against that. Please. Please. Well, we're going for it. Okay. I have a hive. What I could do is if they do have some sort of combo, I can push my elf and then push their Bloodletter. Worst case scenario. What is my purpose? My purpose is to enable Revolt for Fatal Push. What is my purpose? My purpose is to enable revolt for fatal push. Oh, that's fantastic. What is my purpose? These letter elves, you know? These letter elves. What else would you do with them? Who fucking knows? Who knows? um do I want scavenging ooze or just like another beater? We saw Bloodletter. So I think like you won't go for the throats. Like the fact that we had push to destroy our elf to trigger revolt was very lucky, but I don't think that is a common use case for that. So let's cut those. Let's just cut a decay, call it a day. I don't know what else decay. Like we didn't see any decay targets. That's the thing. So I can see maybe even boarding in Terra Sunder and then just swapping out the decay. So then like the Terra Sunder is just because we don't really know what we're up against, and the fact that Terra Sunder can tag anything in theory is what's gonna be good. I also want to give a shout out to everyone in the Discord. I feel like it's been a very, very, very it sucks. It's been a very productive Discord and formats that I don't even play. So I want to, that was just like a community driven, like, oh, can you make a standard channel? It's like, sure. And it's just like, I feel like the standard channel was, like, the activity of the standard channel was a lot more than the standard channel for Black Green in the mid-range Discord, which is really impressive. So I just, as a person who was just like kind of watching from afar, I appreciate it. It's great. I will stop the slasher. I'll eventually find a removal spell for the Bloodletter, right? Is that the theory? Is that the theory? I don't know if that is true, though, but I'll take that card just because I can. Annex is interesting. I will Earthbend onto a swamp. And then I will Dread Whispers. But this is where it's like, we don't need a Lana Ralph to do this. I'm like really firm on trying Cub without. Okay. Well, they drew the Bloodletter. I'm gonna make a 6/6. Hope they don't have Fatal Push. Okay. I think I'm gonna die. To this fucking 2/4. The stress might be a little slow. They keep looking at my elf. Block here 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They. If I draw Badgermole Cub, do I win? No, I'm 1 mana short. Is this Blooming Wires needed to be an untap land? If I had. Okay. Fade 1 draw. Just we need to fade 1 draw. I'm assuming they block Cub, which doesn't matter. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh no, we actually I did the math wrong, sorry. 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I did the math right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Oh no, this is the incorrect block. This doesn't have lifelink. They have to block the demon here. I should have kept my mouth shut. Should have kept my mouth shut. Should have kept my mouth shut. Nice. Cool. So what if we took the list I went mythic with before Avatar and then just added Badgermole Cubs to it? I'll try it. So what I mean by that is we just literally keep everything the same. Do I even want Shieldred's Edict? What was the list before? Because that could just be one of the cuts. I just had 2 Decay, 2 Throats. Yeah, so if we go like... Might try 1 match with this. So 4 Cubs. Why is it up there? Oh, it's because I'm searching for it. So what if we did this, and then we cut like Raven Eagle, Shieldred's Edict, and then a land. 4, 8, 12, 16, 6. We have 16 mana sources. Maybe just like trim 1 Death Calculate. Four, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. In theory, 15 green sources. 7 plus 8 is 15. Yeah. Like, just this. Just literally just the shell I like plus Badgermole Cub. And we can keep the Invoke Despairs. Maybe we want the 4th Death Calculate and cut a Swamp, maybe? So we have enough. Let's try. I'll try it. Oh, we did not need another land, that is for sure. FOMO. How's it going, Ruel? Hope you're doing good, buddy. What do they discard? So we just did not redraw nothing but lands. Got it. They stuck on 2? They are not stuck on 2. Damn it. Oh my gosh. That Ouroboroid is so scary. We needed to draw this Thoughtseize last turn. I think we just have to slash. Otherwise we just take 6. Hope they don't draw. That's unfortunate. Let's get removal in here. I don't think the 3s are good. Yeah, so I don't think Culling Ritual is great. Let's cut the duress. Badgermole Cub is okay. I miss Carl-Anthony Towns, dude, so much. I miss him so much. How's he doing? 5 points, 2 assists. I want him back, dude. I want him back. Please come back, please. Let's trim annexes. Maybe Meeting Massacre isn't the best. Yeah, they have big bodies. Let's cut the Meat Hook Massacre. Big toughness, I mean. He's so with Julius Randle, he's gotten a lot better. Like he's been a lot better to, like, as a team player, as just his like motivate. Like you could tell he's changed. So I think in the grand scheme of things, I think it's a very even trade. I think both. I think both sides like won the trade, if that makes sense. But I'm still sad. I'm still very sad. Does Cash have an instant? Oh, it is. Today I learned. I wonder if they'll, Damn it. They didn't do it right on their main phase? Interesting. Fuck my life. That's so good. Wow, they're letting me take that. Why can't I play the Ouroboroid and win? Okay. Excellent. So, what do I do here? I think I have to push the Ouroboroid. So that means that I have to let my slasher die. Am I dead on the backswing? I don't think so. Thanks, Corey. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for tuning in as always. So I can just push this, decay this. And then they have 4, 8, 11 power. So I let this go. Do I want to draw a card? I could also just like shrink an elf. That actually might be the best play. My slasher dies. I'll push this. Decay that. And then they return an elf. They chomp. I can just block here. Mutabolt's a good draw. Oh, I should attack with the cub. I fucked up. Oh, actually, no, yeah, I fucked up. What is this? Another torch. Okay. So block here. Elf. So if they block Lissa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're dead, right? Block Lissa, high plus slash plus trigger is lethal. I'm like so scared. Do I want Meat Hook Massacre just to destroy all their other duders? I'm like scared that they get Ouroboroid and then I'm just like fucked. And then the Massacre just doesn't do anything. It might be better than just like an Annex though. But see how like Cub kind of just like fits in nicely there. Like I didn't need Llanowar Elves. Like I don't know. And like, what are the cards that won the game? Well, Slasher and Glissa. I don't think I can. I was gonna say I don't think I can Clan Elf, but now I think I do. Fear of missing out. I'll go Cub. Kind of make them interact. If not, I just slam Shieldred. Okay. Double block. That I'm fine with the double block, that's for sure. I'll slam Shouldered. Would you like to discard some cards? And then draw some cards. Yep. Ooh. Thank God. That was the best Thoughtseize I've ever cast in my entire life. My goodness. Sure. Oh shit, I don't want to attack with the pathway. God damn it. Oh my gosh. Fucking auto tapper. Hate my life. This is not the worst thing that's happened to me. Still annoying. I would like to have my 1/1. Okay. Oh my gosh. Stop drawing lands, please. Please. I beg of you. Okay. Letter Elf. Sure. If I attack with the extinction event, they can animate the den or the lair, and then we don't really get a profitable attack. So I guess I just attack here. Say go. They kind of can't attack either. That's the thing. That is fine. I want them to play this. And then I get an extinction event for lethal. Yeah. Cool. Got rewarded for saving the extinction event. I'm going to not become victim of the auto tapper. I don't think we need like this felt so much better, right? Like I feel like Badger Cub Mole pulled weight, Slasher and Glissa both. I think like we could live in a world where we could play that Mana Dork. I really like this configuration. This configuration just it's only one match, but just Slasher pulled weight, Glissa pulled weight, Cub pulled weight. Doesn't change anything too groundbreaking. I think the only thing that I might want is I might want an underground mortuary, and then just being able to. It's kind of cute, but being able to like earthbend an underground mortuary, and then when the 1/1 dies, it comes back and you get another surveil trigger. That's something that I might want to try just to kind of test. But overall, I think this shell, I think is good. Like Badgermole Cub just as just a 2-drop that just kind of dies, and then like late game, like if you have Annex going, you're just able to like hit your like just having mana. And then like worst case scenario, you have 3 power across 2 bodies. It's like card advantage. Like putting a counter on the hive and then making it a 4/4 is a big deal too. This has definitely felt the best. I unfortunately will have to stop the stream right now, so I'll probably revisit this shell again. Like, I wonder if the card that I want from the sideboard from the previous is like Scavenging Ooze, so like maybe we can squeeze like a Scavenging Ooze in the sideboard maybe. I think like with Badger Camo, like Meathook Massacre is also like a real card where like technically you can lose a 2/2, but being able to like ramp up to it is definitely enticing. Yeah, I think having these, I love Slasher, I love Glissa, and then having it with Badgermole Cub, because like if you go Cub on 2, they essentially have to kill it. And then that means there's less removal for Slasher and Glissa too. I don't know. This is something I'll try. I really appreciate you tuning and hanging out. For watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube. Join the Discord. The Discord is amazing. We're getting a lot of, productive discussions about Pioneer, about Standard, about Modern. The spoiler discussions are always great there. So all the links will be in the YouTube description. Hope you like the video. I'll probably, based on how I feel from like today and whenever I can play test during the night or during the evenings, and then wherever I'll land. So we might land on something like this, but overall, this is good data to have. So hopefully we can settle on something that we really, really like. So keep tuning in and hope to catch everyone next time. Take care. Bye.